Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We're continuing Hachsek's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day number 107. Erev Shabbos Kodesh, completing a week, and we will complete also this chapter on Bas, on a daughter. If only if a daughter and her father would have, their mind would be, they would join together to understand the great good and peace of mind that they're going to have if she marries a Talmid Chacham. It's going to be good for the wife, and for the father as well in this world and the world to come. Your daughter's going to be taken care of very nicely. Your husband will treat him with wonderful midos and the like. And the reward of all the Torah that they're receiving in the world to come. So the father of the daughter will have a chelik of that as well. A person would be meisa, they would sacrifice themselves and all their money to be able to procure such a chassan, such a groom. And even if the daughter and the new son-in-law will have to live on tzedakah, it won't be embarrassing for them. There's going to be a cover, there's going to be an honor to every chuppah, to every wedding canopy that there was for tzaddikim in the world to come, meaning you'll be able to reap the rewards of this chuppah in the world to come. So many people, they give tons of money so they can marry off the daughter to someone that's in their bracket. Instead of taking all your money, you're a rich man. Instead of taking all your money to try to get yourself a rich man, a rich son-in-law, take the money and support your son as a son-in-law Talmid Chacham that he's able to learn undisturbed. Rabbi Chazal teach us, Shekol Nevi'im, all of the prophecies of the Nevi'im was only at a lamasi b'din Talmid Chacham. So we should realize the goal is to marry off your daughter to a Talmid Chacham. Shumachzik b'yadleim b'yad Torah, and you should support the hands of those that are learning Torah. So says the Pele Yoetz that if you have the abilities and you have the means, you should look for a Talmid Chacham for your daughter and have the schus of supporting them in their years of koilel, so that they will be able to sit and learn undisturbed, and your son-in-law can become a bigger Talmid Chacham every single day, every single year, and that things will be taken care of, so he doesn't have to go out into the workforce, he doesn't have to go get a job right away. Let him sit 5 years, 10 years, whatever you could afford. Be meiser nefesh, says the Pele Yoetz, for the Torah of your family, the nitzchi is the eternity of your daughter and your children and your grandchildren and great-grandchildren, Be'ez Hashem. The truth of the matter is that what we mentioned before, that many rich fathers are looking for rich son-in-laws, so the opposite is going to be true about Talmid Chachamim son-in-laws. Many times, a real Talmid Chacham is not looking for a rich girl. He's not looking for a girl from a rich and a wealthy family. Because he would like to fulfill what it says in Chazal, She'amru, the Chayz Darga, go down a level, the say and marry your wife. Meaning, don't pick a wife who's coming from an affluent and a prestigious home, because you never know she's going to look at you. You're coming from a poor family, your shoes are a little bit scuffed, your clothes are wearing out, you never went to a real dentist, your teeth are falling. Who knows all the different things that she might look down upon you on. So therefore says the Gemara, go down a madrega, find a woman who's on a level maybe lower than you from her family background, and therefore you'll always have the right haracha, you'll always look right in her eyes. Umayim Rabbi Seinuzal, and Chazal teach us though, Umayim Rabbi Seinuzal Shalom La'olam Yimkir Adam Kol Ma Sheyesh Lo V'Yisa Bas Talmid Chacham. It says over here that a person should sell everything he has to marry off his daughter to a Talmid Chacham. V'Aneisi Ishet Tzarich Livdek Ba'acheha. So if you are the Talmid Chacham and they want to marry you off to this young lady, check on her brothers. Because the majority of the sons that you're going to have are going to be similar to the brothers of your wife. What does that mean? Your wife and her brothers grew up in the same house. And her parents, they raised you all in the way that they raised you, and therefore the brothers that were raised in your wife's house. So there will be somewhat indicative of how your wife is going to raise your sons when you have them, and therefore be baidik, check the brothers to see what you're getting yourself into. And sometimes a wealthy man is willing to give away so much of his money to be able to marry his daughter off the Talmid Chacham, but the Talmid Chacham who wants to live a simple life, he's not interested in all the money and all the trimmings and everything that's going to come along with it. And therefore, he might even shame and say, no, it's not for me, it's not what I'm looking for. Nevertheless, says the Pele Yoetz, even though that maybe that's noble, you don't want the money, you don't want the strings attached, you want to live a simple life in a simple apartment, in a simple place, and you want to be responsible for yourself, all noble, all amazing. But, the Sefer Chasidim, which was from the greatest of the Svarim, if the Talmid Chacham is struggling financially, and he sees that this wealthy man and his daughter, they have a strong, their spiritual desire for Torah, and they're willing to give a lot of money for this shidduch. And then he says, you know what? My father's going to take care of all of our expenses for the next 10 years of my life, so I can sit and I can learn without any pressures, undisturbed. What an incredible opportunity. My wife won't have to worry. I won't have to worry. I can sit and learn. She can take care of the kids. Incredible. If you take her as a wife, you will not lose out, says the Pele Yoetz, quoting the Sefer Chasidim. Hashem is not going to withhold any good from you. You'll have Zerah Kadosh, you'll have offspring that are holy children. When you marry a woman l'shem shemaim for the sake of heaven, and that you're doing it because it's going to afford you the opportunity to sit and learn more Torah in your lifetime, that is very chashiv in the eyes of Hashem. I'll write about this when we get to the chapter of Zivug, about your soulmate. This is the Torah between a father and his daughter. Yishma Chacham, the wise man, the wise father should take heed, and understand even more from his understanding. So says the Pele Yoetz, and then over here, the ikar, the main thing is, take your daughter, your precious daughter, raise her in the right way, that she should be sensitive to ruchnias, to kedusha. She should have an avas Torah, love of Torah, yirah shamayim, amunah, all of these things. And in that way, when it comes time to marry off, what's she going to be looking for? She herself will be looking for a Talmid Chacham, because she knows that will ensure a beautiful life in this world and tremendous reward that is waiting in the world to come. All the best.